adventure.
Mark's awesome adventure!
Perfect.
I'm feeling kinda sexy, people like me this way. No, I don't care for superficial patterns, do it for play. Yeah, I'ma spend my time on Grammy till the day that I'm dead. You wanna know? I'm gonna show ya. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, come party with me. Let it go all night, don't need no sleep. Gotta go real high, cause I'm living the dream. Living the dream, living the dream. 4, 5, 6, don't make a fuss, just kiss my lips, enjoy the rush. Gotta go real high, cause I'm living the dream. Living the dream, I'm living. Living the dream, I'm living. Living the dream, I'm living.
Well, I finally arrived in Sihanoukville, and maybe you're wondering, why would I want to go to Sihanoukville instead of stay on Koh Rong? Well, it's June now, and it's the rainy season. So if you're on Koh Rong in the rainy season, there's not a lot to do except look out, stay in your cabin and look out the window at the beach while it's raining, or you can go to a restaurant and look out the beach. And going back and forth from the restaurant to your room or your hotel is gonna be, you're gonna get wet. If I'm here in Sihanoukville, I want to show you why I stay in Sihanoukville, especially during the rainy season. If you get a sunny day and it's nice, you can run to the mall, you can go to the 7-Eleven. They got a 7-Eleven in here now. There's lots of restaurants and bars all the way down the strip here in Sihanoukville, especially at nighttime. There's lots of stuff you can do here. You can go to the casinos. So there's more to offer in Sihanoukville, especially during the rainy season, than there is if you stay on Koh Rong. Koh Rong's great in the summertime when it's not raining in the dry season, but during the rainy season, I think Sihanoukville is a better place to be. So that's why I came to Sihanoukville. But let me go show you all that now. Yeah, Sihanoukville is a really amazing place. I fell in love with this place from the first time I came here. If you've seen my first video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But Sihanoukville is growing. A lot of people see the abandoned buildings around here because some investors lost a lot of money and they stopped their projects halfway through. But what you don't understand is that Sihanoukville is going to grow no matter who owns the building, because those buildings are going to be sold to another investor and they're going to continue to build those hotels. So this is not going to stop. Sihanoukville is going to grow to be as big as Phnom Penh, if not bigger. And there's constant construction everywhere around here in Sihanoukville, so it's not stopping. And it doesn't matter whether the Chinese, individual Chinese investors can lose money, but it doesn't mean that all of the Chinese investors are losing money. So you're going to have another investor buy the property and then continue to build. That's just the way business is. So you're going to see a lot of empty buildings because everybody was all excited about it in the beginning, and then they couldn't follow through completing their projects. But there are other investors who are buying these buildings and continuing to build. So they're building this city regardless of who loses money in the process. It's going to happen. This city is going to grow. And I'm excited to film the process of this place growing as it continues to grow. It's really exciting for me to catch this process. And they're building a huge mall right over there. If you can see it, it's a gigantic mall, and it comes with a huge hotel resort. And then even on this side over here, they have a little trade center, like a night market, which they're probably going to move this night market over to there. I'm not sure about that, but because this night market's been here a long time. But they got the night market in the front, and then they got all kinds of stores and stuff they're putting in the front, and a mall, and then the resort, and there's a huge swimming pool in the middle. So this place is not slowing down as far as growing. It's getting better and better every time I come here. I've been here like 3-4 times already. And they got a 7-Eleven open now. I saw the 7-Eleven being built, and now they got one open only a couple of blocks away, which is really cool. I like that. But let's just check out the beach. And that's another thing, this beach goes for miles, literally miles. You can walk down this beach, and that's another thing I really like. On any of the beaches in Koh Rong, you can only go a little ways down the beach, and you run it, it stops, and you have to take a tuk-tuk around to Long Beach. Long Beach is pretty long, but this beach is actually longer than Long Beach, and there's all kinds of hotels and restaurants and shops all along the beach. So there's a whole lot more to do in Sihanoukville, no matter where you go, whether you're on the beach or if you want to go to the malls or 7-Elevens and all that kind of convenience that you don't normally have on a small island like Koh Rong. I love Koh Rong too, but there's several islands that you can go to around Sihanoukville, not just Koh Rong. So this is a good place to base your travels, is right here in Sihanoukville. Like I say, I really love this place, and I'm going to continue to keep coming back here. Every day it gets better and better. Today they're building a new sidewalk in front of one of the most popular bars here in Sihanoukville. I just love to see the progress. I love to see things being built and getting better all around. And they're building a brand new boardwalk here. Looks like that side's already dry. This is really nice. And I'm here to witness it. Sihanoukville is like a Las Vegas with a beach that was built by the Chinese. And the Chinese continue to build it and improve it every day. It's gonna be really an amazing city. I'm comparing it like it's gonna be like Singapore. Well, it's got a really awesome beach. Another thing I like about Sihanoukville's beach is there's not a lot of rocks in the ocean. You go to a lot of islands and there's all kinds of rocks in the ocean and sea urchins and stuff like that. I don't think you have as much of that here. I don't know about the sea urchin situation. There could be sea urchins, but there's so many people swimming in the water down here. If there were sea urchins, I don't think there would be that many people swimming in it. And it's deep. When you go down into the water here, it's deep. It's not like a lot of the islands where it's really shallow way out, and then you finally get to the deep water. This is deep. This is low tide right now. But you get out there, you can see where the waves are. It gets deep. So I think that makes it really nice, especially if you want to go swimming. You can get right into the water over here. And it's a really nice place. I really like it. Right now it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 11. So there's not that many people out here yet. But at nighttime, this whole area is packed. This town parties like Las Vegas, only it's got a beach and a lot of nice restaurants along the beach. So people are really inspired to let it all hang out and party as much as they can around here. And it's a good place to party. I really enjoy coming here. And when I say this place parties like Las Vegas, I mean all night long. These guys don't shut down until like 6 o'clock in the morning. They're still drinking. There's no beer laws and stuff like that, or alcohol laws like in Thailand. So these guys can party any time of the day or night over here, and they do. And another thing, I don't think you can walk down the boardwalk with a beer. Nobody's gonna care. So the alcohol laws here are very liberal. It's not very strict at all, and that makes an atmosphere that everybody can cut loose and party as much as they want. And this section down here is where all the locals party. They get together, their family parties and stuff like that, just like they do in Saipan. Right here. and they hang out and barbecue and do all the stuff that everybody does in Saipan on this beautiful beach. 𝙤𝙬𝙃𝙍𝙀. About the beer situation here in Cambodia. In Sihanoukville, you can go to the grocery store. I usually drink Encore beer, which is ANGKOR, and I usually buy it at the grocery store for about 70 cents a bottle. So you can get good quality beer for 70 cents a bottle here in Cambodia. And then you can bring it over here to a place like this in a cooler with some ice and have a nice little picnic. Canned beer is even cheaper. Canned beer is around 50-55 cents a can. So you can really get into the beer over here, and you know that's something I like. So yeah, and then you just come out here and you have a little party. In case you're wondering what the restrooms look like here on the beach, these are the restrooms, and they usually have a store in the front that you can buy stuff. Yeah, I think Sihanoukville is probably one of the best places in Southeast Asia to be during the rainy season. And the reason why I say that is because you have convenience in Sihanoukville. And when it's sunny, you can go to the beach like I am today. And when it's rainy, you can go to the malls, or you can go to casinos, or even the bars and restaurants. There's thousands of bars and restaurants here. You can get any kind of food you want. And I really like this place because of the convenience. They just built a 7-Eleven and now it's open, and that makes me really happy too. And you can get almost anything you want in any of the grocery stores or the malls. So it's a lot. They don't have any ATMs on Koh Rong. They have lots of banks here in Sihanoukville, so you can get any kind of bank you want. And I think that I even saw a Western Union downtown too. So you need to have money wired to you. There's a dozen different ways you can make that happen. And like I said before, this place is continually growing. This place is almost done. I've been watching them build this thing from the beginning, and it's almost done. And it's right here on the beach. This is a restroom, but it's also an Amazon coffee shop. It's one of the coolest coffee places I've seen, where you're right by the beach. You can come out here in the morning, get a cup of coffee, and if you want, you can walk down the beach with your coffee. This is so cool. It's one of my favorite coffee shops. And this is the view. And if you're wondering where this place is located at, it's as you can see, we're a little ways down from the beach road and the mall. So it's a little bit of a walk, but if you're walking down the beach, it's not going to seem like it's going to take you very long at all. I like walking down the beach, so this is a pleasure to walk here. Then if you want, you come out here and barbecue like these guys are doing. That's the way to do it, man. This is one of my favorite little sections of the beach. There's a couple of beach bars and restaurants right here by the beach. I just like that place. It's really cool. I've stopped over there a couple of times and had a few beers. If you don't want to walk down the beach, you can walk down. They have a really beautiful boardwalk here. It goes all the way down the beach in both directions. And this is a little jetty here, but there's a bridge that goes up over the jetty, and then there's another long beach just as long as this beach here. And it's actually a little bit nicer. I'll show you here in a second. You see a little coffee area down there by the beach. This is another really great place. I really like this place. I think I'll go through here. Got the little binoculars here. 𝙔𝙊𝙐'𝙍𝙀. Yeah, this is a really cool boardwalk. Hey, can I get a picture of your hat?
Yeah, you can.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I really love the beach on this side. This pier right here is designed for cruise boats. This is another area of Sihanoukville that's really cool. They got all these restaurants and stuff over here. And that hotel over there has an amazing lobby. It's really nice. They have a little restaurant in there that's like all wood or all bamboo. This is a really nice place with a really nice restaurant. It's Saha Beach Resort, and she quoted me $60 per night for 1 bed, 1 room, and $72 for 2 beds, and $104 I think is a larger, like a suite. That's pretty nice, and it's right here across the beach. Yeah, this is my favorite Cafe Amazon. So today.
Hello.
Hi. That's my favorite Cafe Amazon. This place is awesome. I would never try this in the US, but here in Cambodia, I can walk down the sidewalk with a beer and nobody cares. And especially on the beach. You know, this is just, to me, this feels like freedom, man. Now this feels like freedom to me. And they got people cleaning up the beach right now. They must have heard me talking bad about them. So now they got people cleaning up the beach, which is good. As long as they got somebody on it, that's all we need. That's what we need, somebody on the problem. Yeah, you gotta watch these massage ladies because they're good, man. A lot of them, they can speak perfect English and they know exactly how to play you. I had one of these massage ladies just now shaved my feet, all the calluses off my feet, and she did a really good job. But started out, I told her $12. She said yes, and then she said after she got into it, she said she wanted 20, and then she said she wanted 30. I was like, no, stop already. So you gotta watch it, man. Okay, I want to tell you guys a little secret. If you guys are in the beach area and you want a beer, all you gotta do is go to one of these. You see these yellow coolers? You just go to any one of these ladies who've got a yellow cooler, and 9 times out of 10 they're gonna have a beer in there, and it's gonna be really good, really cheap. So that's how you pick up a beer if you're on the beach. And actually, when I was over at the other beach a little while ago, I saw a girl with a whole bag full of beer, and I was joking to her, "You bought all the beer?" And she literally just gave me one. This is how the day is rounding out, man. These are only $1 a beer in a bottle. Can't beat that with a stick in a bar. This is the 66 bar. If anybody's looking for a really cool place to hang out, this is like the best spot that I've found in Sihanoukville. I mean, look at the view that you got right here. And the chairs, look at the chairs. Look at this. It's just so chill. This is the 66 bar. And out of all the bars that I've seen here in Sihanoukville, and I've been here for a while, and I was here last year too, this place here is the best because the prices are not outrageous, and they really are focused on helping the customers, you know, making you relaxed. And look at, you got nice chill place. It's right on the beach, you know. You can't get any better than that. Where are you gonna get something better than that? You're not gonna find anything better than that. Okay, I want to talk about beer for just a second. This beer here is the best beer I've found in Cambodia, and I've drank them all. The reason why I like this beer is because it's not too strong. The stout, the Angkor dark or stout, I literally vomited after I drank like 6 or 7 of them. This right here, it just works with my stomach better. This matches my taste. I put lemon in this and it's perfect. These beers like this are good if they're on the beach and the ladies are selling them for like 3,000 baht. I mean 3,000 real. Yeah, that's okay. But this is what I drink like when I'm at a bar and I'm having them stock the cooler. It's either that or Singha, but Singha is $2 a beer, sometimes $3 in certain bars. This is $1 and it tastes really good. I mean, it tastes almost as good as Singha. Singha is better than this, but when I'm in Cambodia, this is good. This is what I consider to be a top quality beer for Cambodia. Yeah, the more I come to this bar, this is the 66 bar. If you're looking for it on the street, it's got a big 66 sign, like a 66 interstate sign. And the more I come to this bar, the more I think this is like the perfect bar here, because it's just there's no other bars on the strip that do this like this and give you beers at such reasonable prices, like $1. It's $1. And I could sit here all day long, drink beer for $1, you know, so this is as good as it gets, really. And one more thing, take a minute to listen. Nobody's blasting the fucking music. You don't hear anybody making all kinds of noise. All you got is peace and quiet, good beer, and a nice view, you know? Yeah, you can see where I'm at. This is the 66 bar. I just want to make sure you know where this is at, because there's no other bar like this in Sihanoukville. I've checked them all. I've been there, I've done that. So I'm telling you, this place is a spot, man. You want to party and chill like I'm chilling, kick back in the chairs and have dollar beer and enjoy the sunset. This is where you're gonna do it, right here, man. So take note. Take note. I started to destroy this before I actually decided to take a picture of it or film it. This is 𝙒𝙑𝙑𝙀. It's got 2 eggs because I ordered 2 eggs, and it's got the beef. It normally comes with rice, but it looks like they didn't put any rice on it, but I really don't care about that. I don't really need the rice. But yeah, this is 𝙒𝙑𝙑𝙀, and it's fantastic. If you ever get a chance to try it, try it. It's the pier area on a Friday night.
ក្មេងស្អាតស្អាតគ្រប់ម៉ូដ2ឈុត15000 2ឈុត15000ចូលមើលសិនបងកៅអៅកូនក្មេងស្អាតស្អាតគ្រប់ម៉ូដ2ឈុត15000 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 2ឈុតឧបករណ៍ក្មេងលេងនិងសម្ភារៈសិក្សា
This is how I have my room set up in Sihanoukville. All this is mine except for the modem. The modem's not mine. But this little thing, the mini 𝙕𝙊𝙐𝙍𝙃𝙼𝙍, that thing is so cool, man. Ryzen 9. This packs into my suitcase. The base pops off, and I put it inside my suitcase. It fits right inside my suitcase. And I stick this in my suitcase, and then I stick all the other electronics in my black bag. The mini 𝙕𝙊𝙐𝙍𝙃𝙼 goes in the black bag, and all the headphones and wires and cables, they all go in the black bag. And I bought this coffee pot for 13 bucks, and I do my own coffee production, and I literally bought the best coffee in the world for the same price as you pay in the US. And this is some of the best coffee in the world, and I figured I'd probably just drink it now because I'm not going to be able to drink it forever. When I leave Cambodia, I'm not be able to get it unless I have somebody ship it to me, and then it's going to be outrageously expensive. But right now it costs the same price as it costs for a regular bag of Starbucks, same size in the US or in Saipan. Same price, only this is the best coffee in the world. And so yeah, I got a good coffee set up here, and a good computer set up, and pretty nice room. They just painted it. They painted it while I was on 𝙈𝙃. They painted this place for me, which is cool. And they put this little drawer in here. And I just got this water jug just a minute ago for about $4, I think. Yeah, about $4. But I'm gonna be here for 10 days, so I need it for my coffee. I don't like using tap water for my coffee. I got the best coffee in the world. I'm gonna use tap water for the coffee. No, I gotta have good water for the coffee, man. So this is my setup. I want to show the selection of this store for coffee. This is, they say weasel coffee. I'm thinking that this is the kind of coffee that they actually feed it to a weasel and have them poop it out. It's supposed to be really good. Espresso. See, it's written in English. I can see what it says. This right here is no good. That's not, I'm not sure about that one, but I don't think that's, if it says T-row on the back, then I know it's, no, that's not the one. So this one might be good. I don't know. Yeah, this is the store that I got my American style coffee the last time. So if you're looking for it, I'm thinking this is where you're gonna find it, because I don't see any of the bad stuff. All this stuff looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna try the weasel coffee and see how it works. It's a good store. Okay, so if you're looking for this store, I'm gonna show you where it's at, because that's the best grocery store in all of Sihanoukville. It's right down the street from the market over here. And if you see this wing bank on the main road, this is the main road that goes through Sihanoukville this way. And yeah, this is another main road going this way, so it's kind of like in the crossroads of these two main roads. This is where it's at. Street number 200 is the one that goes this way, and 𝙎𝙃 Street is the one that goes this way. So you see the road that goes down that way, you see the road over here, there's the wing bank, and right over there is the grocery store. And they got the best coffee in all of Sihanoukville, because I've shopped almost every other grocery store, and the other grocery stores don't have nothing compared to this. And I met 3 Russian girls in that store too, so you know the store's good. Okay, just starting with the smell test. This stuff already smells way better than that other shit that I had. So I'm really hopeful. I just want some good coffee. This looks like it's gonna do the trick. We're gonna brew some up and see how it tastes. I'm trying to differentiate the difference between this coffee and a regular Americano Starbucks coffee, so that you can get an idea of what this actually tastes like. And I want to say this is stronger. It's like maybe an Americano with a double shot of espresso. That's what this tastes like. It has a really bold taste. It's like, it's more coffee flavor than you normally get out of a regular cup of coffee. It's almost like, yeah, it's like espresso. But you could water it down if you wanted to. But it's really strong and really bold. And it's got a lot of good, it's got a lot of good, if you like black coffee, if you like Starbucks Americano style, you're gonna love this stuff. It's great. Yeah, I could drink this all day. These are all American drinks. I have to say, if you're in Sihanoukville and you're feeling a little bit of culture shock because everything's in Chinese, and you need a little bit of feeling like you're at home, go here to Mike's Burger House. He's got some of the best burgers I've had in a long time. And I just had a double burger. It was so big I couldn't hardly fit it in my mouth, and it was like a half pound of beef in there, and it was really good quality meat. And he's got tacos, he's got quesadillas, he's got spaghetti, he's got fried chicken. So what I'm trying to say is, it's like, I feel like Mike has been in California, because it's like he totally gets it. So if you're feeling a little bit of culture shock, I would highly recommend you going to Mike's. He totally gets it. So yeah, and he's got Arizona iced tea in there too. So yeah, it'll give you a break from all the culture shock that you might be feeling. This is fresh squeezed sugar cane juice. Only 75 cents. Yeah, with all those in Saipan. This glass would cost $6 in Saipan. Here, 75 cents. Okay, if you're looking for the main market area in Sihanoukville, remember this corner here where this gas station is and the wing bank, because this is where you're going to turn from this main road here. See, look, I told you about the scooters. You're going to turn down this way, which is street number 200, and that's where the market is. This is the main market area over here. You can get almost anything you want over here. Cheap. I already know where I'm going here, so I'm going this way. Now we're in the dry part. Excuse me. Okay. Rice cakes, look at this. Every kind of rice cake you can imagine in here. Ooh, honey, real honey. Have to get that later. Rice cakes, look at that. Oh, this too. Look at this. Rice cakes. Look at that. That's art. This too, look. Rice cakes. I love this place. I could hang out here all day. And over here they got oysters. Ready to eat. Look at this. Look at this. Oysters ready to eat. Look at those. As big as my hands. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oysters. Just walking around in here changes my whole mood. Like I said, I could stay here all day. I bought spring rolls for $2.50. It's just vegetable. I bought black rice cakes. 3 for $1. I'm here in Sihanoukville, and everything is Chinese here in Sihanoukville. So I'm thinking, as long as I'm in amongst all of these Chinese, one of these stores has got to have the ancient Chinese secret. So I'm in search of the ancient Chinese secret in one of these stores over here. Let's go see if we can check it out. Okay, I think I might have found the ancient Chinese secret. They couldn't confirm or deny if I actually found it or not, but I'm gonna try it and see if it does anything. Actually, this tastes like it might have something in it that's good for you, because it tastes good, but it tastes a little bit bitter, almost like a sweet coffee, but or like a bitter dark tea. But it tastes like it's got some good stuff in it. Doesn't taste bad. So we'll see. It tastes like it might be something good. Okay, I'm making this because I got sick twice this time. Last year I got sick once in Sihanoukville, and one of the things that I go back to whenever I get sick is I go back to, I lived in Hawaii for a long time. For those of you who've never lived in Hawaii, they adopt the language of the noodles. They call the noodles Sai Min noodles, which is a Chinese name for noodles. Okay, so it's because I lived in Hawaii, I was able to, it really helped me coming here to Sihanoukville in Cambodia, because they know the word Sai Min. I learned that in Hawaii when I was living in Hawaii. So that really helped me. It was common language in Hawaii. And Shupao, same thing. Shupao, I learned in Hawaii. Here it's Chinese for these little bread things with meat on the inside. But my point in making this video right now that I'm making is that I got sick a couple of times this trip and one time last trip. And whenever I get sick, I have to revert. I mean, you almost get paranoid about what you can eat. And one of the things that I used to recover with when I had food poisoning was the 𝙬 noodles. And this particular, the reason why I'm making this is because this particular 𝙬 noodles, this is not a paid promotion. This is what I actually ate, because I went through all the Chinese stores and I took a lot of time looking for noodles that were not spicy, because the Koreans, they like these spicy hot noodles, and some of the Chinese, they like the spicy hot noodles too. I don't like the spicy hot noodles. I just want something that tastes like chicken soup. And one of the things I really like is I like the noodles to have a really strong flavor. These noodles on the inside of this are not really big noodles. They're like they're small noodles. They're not like Canton noodles, but they're the flavor that they packed inside this 𝙬 packet is really strong. So when you taste it, it tastes like homemade chicken soup, man. And that's the reason why I'm making this video, is because all the Chinese stores that are in Saipan, you want to order some really, really good 𝙬, this is the stuff right here. See this? I want you to take a real good look at this. See this? I'm gonna roll it around. Take a moment, look at it. This is what you need to have in your store, because this is Americano approved, man. That's my point. This here is Americano approved. And I took a long time to decide which noodles was the best. And I even asked, I couldn't read any of this, so I even grabbed a Chinese guy that was in the store. And I said, hey man, is this good stuff? And actually the Chinese guy that I talked to didn't know any English at all. But another Chinese guy that was across the aisle could understand what I was saying, and he crossed over and he said, yeah, that's really good stuff. So this is the stuff, man. I'm telling you, this is really good stuff. This is not a paid promotion. I just wanted to let everybody know that this stuff is not spicy, and it's got really strong chicken soup flavor. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the one, man. This stuff helped get me through my food poisoning. So that's why I'm doing this video right here. This is 𝙕𝙊. It's got pork on the inside of it, I think, or chicken. But I've never gotten sick off of 𝙕𝙊. So if you want something that's relatively safe to eat, 𝙕𝙊 is cooked at very high temperature and steam constantly. So it's less chance of you going to get sick with 𝙕𝙊. And it's pretty cheap. I bought 4 of them for $3, and it's pretty good. This just blows my mind how they got little portable stores. Yeah, this mall that they're building here is going to be incredible. It's just going to change this whole area. Maybe we'll get really lucky and they'll put a Starbucks in there and a 7-Eleven. That'll be good. Okay, just got me a thing that I never had before. This is it's made like naan bread. This is made like naan bread, but it's got pork inside, and I'm hoping it's gonna be okay. It's called Nom Dat Chan. I hope I got that right. But I'm gonna test it out and tell you how it tastes. Okay, before I mess it up, that's what it looks like. It's made just like naan bread, like the Indian naan bread. They throw it in a big, like a kiln. And on the inside, it's got pork. So now I'm gonna test it out. It's hot, it's really hot, so I'm waiting for it to cool off. Okay, the dough tastes like pizza dough. On the inside, the pork is spread out like a pizza on the inside of the dough. So it's not all in one place like in 𝙕𝙊. but it tastes pretty good. I may do this again as long as I don't get sick. Yeah, one thing I want to warn you guys about, I just was crossing the crosswalk over there, one of the main intersections, and I just want to warn you guys, if you're crossing an intersection here, just because the light is red, don't expect these guys to stop, because half of them don't. That time I was just crossing the crosswalk just now, had 1 car and 3 motorcycles run the red light. 1 car and 3 motorcycles in one intersection at one time. So don't think you're safe just because the light is red and you got the little green guy, because it means nothing to these guys. That's another reason why when I was coming to Siem Reap, before I came here, I was having a conversation with a couple of people from France, and they were wanting to rent a scooter, and I advised them against it because I know how they drive here, and you're coming from a place where they have rules and laws and they just don't apply here, and you think that they do. So because of your expectations, you could wind up having an accident, because these guys driving with the force half the time, and you really got to watch it. And if you're not familiar with it and you rent a scooter, even if you could, I don't know if you can rent a scooter here or not, but if you could, it's going to be extremely dangerous. I mean, just look at these sidewalks. These sidewalks are like this because people driving the cars up on the sidewalks and the tiles can't handle the weight. And if they're dumb enough to do that all over the town, it's not just here, it's across the street too, everywhere you look, they're doing that. And if they're dumb enough to do that to their own city, they're not going to care about you on a scooter. They have a 7-Eleven now in Sihanoukville, and it's open. The 7-Eleven is now open near Two Lions. So if you're in the Two Lions area, it's just down from the Two Lions. 7-Eleven is open. It's right down here. These are really good. And look at this, this is amazing. This is 𝙒𝙑𝙑. This is the nicest looking 𝙒𝙑𝙑 I've ever been served. That looks just amazing. And I'm here. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. My rice. This is good. Yeah, this is really fresh. This is at the 808 restaurant. Place is always open. So this is how I eat my 𝙒𝙑𝙑. I mix it up with the rice and all the veggies and stuff, and that's how I eat it. And the eggs, I have 2 eggs with it. But yeah, this looks really good. Well, that was an amazing meal, and this is a really good place. This is the 808 restaurant, and it's one of the most popular restaurants on the beach here in Sihanoukville. So if you get a chance and you're in Sihanoukville, definitely check this place out. It's 5-star. Yeah, really good. The oysters were fresh, and 𝙒𝙑𝙑 was the best I ever had. It was really good.
She a thirsty bitch, I'm gonna visit your dreams. You can see you here, you know that she's near when you sleep. I be under your bed and I hear you fear. Shake a thirsty beat, I'm a thirsty beat, real thirsty, like a snitch on me. Now wake up, wanna hear you scream. It's not a dream. Run for your life, I hunt you hard, you can chase me, but I make you starve, you're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Run for your life, I seek you hard, you can chase me, cause I'm right behind, you're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. Run for your life, run for your life, run for your life, run for your life, you're a punk bitch. Just a punk bitch. things get hard.